All right, in Chapter 2's Internet Research, I'm going to continue to gather some data about our companies. So the first thing, obviously, we're going to go back to Yahoo Finance. We'll start at that point. You want to obviously get back to where your company is. Get your company's home site. And that's right where we're at right now. Here's my company is Coors. And we want to go to the summary page and then gather, again, some of this information. So we're actually, it always goes right to the summary page. So somewhere on this page is the data that we're interested in for this company. And you'll obviously be able to find most of it. It's pretty handy right there to the top. One of the questions I'd like you to answer, though, is what is market capitalization? What's the definition of that? So tell me what the company's number is right here, and then describe what it is, what this market capitalization means. Next, we're going to go to the key statistics page. So again, just slide down here. We're going to have to slide down a little bit. Here's key statistics. And again, from here, you're going to identify some of these variables. Tell me what the values are. I would like you to define this thing called float. Try to figure out what it is. What does it mean? You know, to the best of your ability, explain what this means with respect to the stock itself and what it might mean for the managers of a company. And then we're going to gather some data. So now we're going to go back. We want to go to historical prices. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to gather some monthly prices. So you're going to open this up. You see it has a stream of dates available for us. So you just click on monthly, and that will give us the month-end price going backwards from, in this case, from 2014 to 1984. So what we want to do then is go back and find 5 years worth of prices. So we want to find the price at the end of every 5 years. Let me see here, I'm in November, right? So really the last year-end price that I have is right back here. It's not December 2nd, it's this one here, January 2nd. So I'm going to use this price here, $51.74. And that's, of course, the price that I would put right here, $51.74. And this is 1/2/14. Okay, and then I would continue. You'll scroll down the page. When you get to the bottom, you can't find any more, right? You need more, another price or two. Just click on next. It'll give you another series of numbers, and it goes clear back to that very beginning part. The next thing we would like, though, is we also would like to know something about dividends. So again, what I'd like you to do is just click on dividends only, click on prices, and that's exactly what we'll get. We're going to get all the dividends that are paid going backwards. So what we'd like to do is we would like to have 20 of these. So you can try to, you know, as best you can, maybe we can copy these, right? I think, quite frankly, it's probably even a little bit easier to do this. Let me get rid of that. Wasn't even thinking here, right? Go down to the bottom here and download this to a spreadsheet. Here's a spreadsheet. Download. And as you'll see, it's downloading right here, table2.csv. Don't worry about the CSV. That doesn't really matter. And when that is downloaded, I'll be able to open it. And here are my dividends. So if I make this a little bit bigger, I can see here are the dividends from 8/27, 2014 on backwards. So what I would like to do is I need 20 of these. So I'm just going to go down here. I'm starting at row 1, so I need to go down to row 21. 21, that covers the last 20 dividends, right? 20 dividends plus the labels, 21 rows. So then all I need to do is copy this, and I'd like to go back to my Word document, And in here, I'm going to insert this number. So here I'm going to do, let's just put this here. We went down to these two columns, right? And we should then just be able to, as you'll see, you'll click it right in. So you'll click in there. So there we have, all the dividends are input. Now one thing that it took away a little bit of my formatting when I did that. You might want to play with it, see if you can save the formatting. But in general, oops, I'm sorry, I did this wrong. I need to start up here. So it goes date and dividend, because I took the label with me there before. Let's try this one more time. So we're going to do home, pay special. Let's see if we can find a way for it to keep my formatting. I don't think it's going to save it, so it's not going to keep it. So here we go. It's in there again. So there we are. Here's our dates and our dividend. And what I want you to do is, you'll see, here, let's do this real quick. Just some house cleaning things. This is just to be a little bit helpful. Put it in here. I'd like to see these boxes, so just go over here under borders. Let's see all the boxes. So go up here, say all borders. So now you can see all the boxes that are involved. So what this essentially is going to do, I need to take these 4 dividends. Let's change the formatting of those cells like I had before. Here's that. So I need to sum those. So you need to add those 4 things together and put the sum there. Then take these 4. Then you're going to take these 4. You're going to add them, and they're going to go in these boxes. And this will give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 annual dividends for this particular company. So that all came from, again, this date. And then when you're done, you can just delete that. You don't need to keep those dividends. Of course, you can always go back to find them. It's not that big a deal. But now we've gathered all the prices. We've gathered our dividends. We're actually going to place these numbers. Once we have these dividends, we're going to enter them back into our financial statement analysis spreadsheet so that we can continue on with some of our analysis of our company. So that is the research for Chapter 2.